So today we're diving into a really fascinating practice for anyone who's ever felt, well, a little disconnected from the flow of time. It's called the Hippocampal Anchor. It's a simple technique, but it's designed to help us weave the threads of our past, present, and future back into one single coherent story. Let's get into how it works. I mean, does this sound familiar to you? You find yourself just replaying the past over and over, or maybe you're constantly worrying about the future, and you feel completely detached from the one moment you're actually in, which is right now? It's kind of like being a ship adrift on the sea of time, with no anchor to hold you steady. And this really breaks down the two states we're talking about. On the left, you've got that fragmented experience, feeling stuck in these loops of worry or regret. But on the right, that's the goal, an integrated experience, where you feel connected and anchored in the present. This whole practice is designed to help us make that journey, from the left side of the screen to the right. So here's our roadmap for getting there. It's pretty straightforward. First, we'll unpack that feeling of being lost in time. Then, we'll meet the part of our brain that's actually in charge of timekeeping. From there, we'll dive right into the three-step practice, we'll explore its lasting impact, and finally, we'll look at how you can weave it into your daily life. All right, section 1, let's start by actually putting a name to this feeling: temporal fragmentation. So what is temporal fragmentation, really? It's that feeling of being disconnected, right? Cut off from your own timeline. Now, this is often triggered by the stress and the just constant distractions of modern life. The key thing here is that this isn't just a mood. It's a recognized psychological state that has real, tangible effects on our well-being. But here's the hopeful part. The same brain that can feel fragmented also holds the key to putting itself back together. Which brings us to section 2, where we get to meet our brain's master timekeeper, the hippocampus. This tiny seahorse-shaped structure is an absolute powerhouse. Seriously, it doesn't just store memories like files in a cabinet, it actively weaves them into the coherent timeline of our life. And that is exactly why this practice is called the Hippocampal Anchor. It's designed to consciously engage this incredible part of our brain. What's so fascinating is when you break down the hippocampus's 3 key jobs. Okay, so it forms memories, sure. It helps us navigate space, like a GPS. But the crucial one for us is temporal integration. You can think of it as the biological loom that literally weaves together yesterday, today, and tomorrow. Now, to guide this whole process, we're going to use the metaphor of a spiral. Think about it. A circle just repeats, right? But a spiral returns to similar points, but always at a new, higher level. It represents growth and evolution, which is exactly what this practice aims to cultivate in our awareness of time. And that spiral metaphor brings us right to the heart of it all. Section 3, the 3-step spiral practice. This is where we learn exactly how to anchor our awareness in time. The practice itself is elegantly simple, with just 3 movements in time. First, a gentle visit to a safe memory in the past. Second, a firm anchor in the present moment. And third, a soft, easy glance toward the future. Let's break down each one. For step 1, returning to the past, this quote is the key instruction. The goal is not to analyze or get lost in a big narrative. It's to recall a safe moment and simply feel it. Where were you? What did it feel like in your body? You're accessing the sensory data of the memory, not the story. Then, for step 2, you bring your awareness fully into this moment. Feel the air on your skin, hear the sounds around you, feel the weight of your body. This is the anchor. And the feeling it cultivates is so powerful. You are not fragmented. You are held. It's this present moment awareness that becomes the solid ground for both the past and the future. And finally, for step 3, you gently imagine something in the future. The key word here is gently. Keep it soft and simple. Maybe a quiet joy, like a walk or a good conversation. The idea is to listen for, as the source so beautifully puts it, your future whispering to you, not to force some grand detailed plan. So what happens when this becomes a regular practice? Well, that brings us to section 4, how doing this helps us weave a more coherent, integrated self. This chart just perfectly illustrates the transformation. We're moving from that fragmented state on the left, stuck in our heads, disembodied, scattered, to the integrated state on the right, present-centered, embodied, and focused. You are fundamentally changing your day-to-day experience of being alive. And look, this isn't just wishful thinking. It's grounded in the science of neuroplasticity, our brain's amazing ability to change. So why 21 days? Well, that's roughly the time it takes for consistent practice to start carving out new, more integrated neural pathways in the hippocampus. The benefits of this rewiring are profound, and they go way beyond just feeling better in the moment. You're building a more unified sense of self across time, you're strengthening crucial neural connections, improving your cognitive flexibility and ability to adapt, and you're seriously enhancing how you regulate emotions and manage stress. So, the final crucial point is how to make this a real part of your life. Let's look at our final section, taking the practice with you. The goal here is integration, not just another thing on your to-do list. You can run through these 3 steps on a morning walk, use it as a quick reset between meetings, or even record your own voice as a guide. The key is to have this tool ready to go the moment you start to feel that sense of fragmentation creeping in. Ultimately, this practice empowers you to recognize a fundamental truth. This quote says it all. Your conscious awareness, right here in the present moment, is the very thing that connects all of your temporal dimensions. You are the weaver of your own timeline. And so we end with this final powerful thought. This isn't about forcing something new, but about allowing a natural biological capacity to come back online. It's an invitation to your own mind to do what it's actually designed to do. Hold your life in a coherent, meaningful, and present whole.